Hello, friends, and welcome back to another live session of our channel where we generally catch up together to answer your questions. And as a part of this live session, we look forward to answer your queries and assist you as much as possible in order to help you understand the concepts of testing and related tools which you make use of. Also, as a part of this tutorial, we do answer your queries related to ISTQB certification, be it about the certification of foundation or in fact the advanced level certifications. Maybe it is a testing concept which you're talking about, or you may have a sample question with you. You can certainly share all these things here in this live session and talk about it. So, welcome again. Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session where we are talking about looking forward and answering to your questions. Do feel free to let us know your queries. I'm here to assist you and answer your questions as much as possible. Just make use of this opportunity when we connect live to look forward to your questions and answer them. So go ahead and drop that question in the chat box, and I will be here to answer your queries and help you understand better. Okay, the very first message coming in from Kishore. Hello, sir. Good evening. I was really waiting for the session. Sure, you're welcome, Kishore. Thank you for joining in. Go ahead and let me know if you have any questions to talk about. Otherwise, we just have to wait for some of the peoples to ask our questions today as well. And we are looking forward to again an amazing live session, which we generally have every time. And there are a lot of people who keep asking us good number of questions to get clarified with. So make sure that anyone can just join in. You don't really have a criteria that you should be subscriber of this channel to ask you a question. You can just be anyone who just thinks that they have got a query and they want a resolution to that. They can be a part of this particular session and ask them. So I'm here to open all the questions. So just go ahead and let me know if you've got a concern. Do share with me. I'm here to answer them. Also, around the week, we have got a lot of update from again different users from across the world that they were able to get certified with different certifications, mostly from the foundation, but also from the advanced level. And we have received amazing feedbacks. People have really complimented the tutorials was helpful. And a lot of people, when they ask me that whether this series of tutorial would be enough, I think as per the recommendation from the people who have used this tutorial, I can still recommend you that these tutorials are useful for your preparation in this year 2021 as well, because the syllabus remains the same since 2018, and there is no change in the syllabus. So you can definitely make use of all these tutorials as a part of your preparation for this session as well. So you don't really need a different tutorials or anything being updated. So these tutorials are still valid. As far as the syllabus gets changed, we will definitely recreate the tutorials for you based on the new syllabus. But currently, we are still following the last revision, which is 2018 version 3.1 for all your certification needs. So just feel free and let me know if you have any questions, queries related to that. So I'm definitely here to assist you and answer your questions. Okay, I think the very first question coming in from Kishore, sir, applied as a software manual tester fresher posting at Gurgaon based company. I cleared first technical round and next round is scheduled on Tuesday. I will be conducted by QA manager. Okay, it will be conducted by QA manager. Please guide me for interview. What questions will be asked? I think as far as you're applying for a fresher as manual tester, Kishore, you may have to be just confident with the fundamental concepts of testing, like how do you manage defects, how do you categorize them in terms of like severity and priority. Also target about the differences between several terms. For example, what's the difference between static and dynamic? What's the difference between verification and validation? How do you conduct integration testing? What exactly is the concept there to test it? And when it comes to various other levels like unit, integration, system, and acceptance, then you should be able to differentiate between them uniquely. uh, Other than that, being a manager, they may also look forward to ask you some of the things from the team point of view, like team management, that how should you communicate effectively. So they might give you certain scenarios and they will ask you to handle that professionally. So try to be as positive as possible. If in case you think there are certain questions which can trick you around, and see that there are no right answer for that. Try to always put the answer towards the organization benefit, because that's a very tricky thing to handle. And even if you feel that no, we cannot give a right answer to such questions, just try to put it on the company's benefit side, because they always want to hear from a fresher that how dedicated you are towards your work when you get started. Okay, they generally don't ask these questions from a senior resource because they know that these people have been working. But freshers, they be considered generally they are not serious, as they come from a college interface and college environment or university environment. So we generally ask them certain questions that how serious do you take your job as? If you give priority to anything other than job, then probably you may leave me and go. So I will not look forward to hire you. So always be, when you get stuck with certain questions which you don't think that any of the option is not the right answer, I can choose any of the things. So always try to choose the one which benefits the company and then talk about it. Also, from the technical point of view, as a manual tester, they will be just restricted to the theoretical concepts that how do you manage test cases, what do you look forward to if your test case fails. Then you can talk about that I would like to review my test cases, executions, and not many other things. There are so many things which you can talk about. Say that maybe our executions would have been completed, but maybe even I'm a human, I can go wrong. So I would certainly look forward to someone to review my executions, not only my test cases. So anything what I do, I always involve a senior or someone who knows better than me to answer those questions or review my work, so that we can be more precise towards meeting the quality of the product. So always try to encourage the collaboration, encourage the team effort. Do not try to showcase yourself as like independent contributor. But of course, they will purposefully put you in such troubles where you come up with saying that, yeah, I can handle everything alone. No, we don't want you to be one man army in an organization where you work with team. I need someone who is collaborative. I need someone who is interactive, someone who can help team members to grow together, not just talking about your own growth. So be very diplomatic in that sense, and be very professional at any point of time. And I think that should do. Being a fresher, you don't need anything beyond that. Okay, and all the very best for your interview. Do let me know what happened next. Meanwhile, I've got some more questions coming in. The next question is from Dikpal Jhala. Hello, sir. Yesterday I cleared my CTFL exam, and a big part of the success goes to you. Thank you so much. You really are doing an amazing job. Thank you so much, Deekpal, for joining in and sharing your result. I was just talking to our users and viewers that a lot of people have commented, and I think one has directly come in here. So thank you so much for joining in and letting us know that you have recently completed your success full certification, and congratulations on that. And thank you for your credit what you are sharing. But I think I'm not going to take the major share of it. Of course, my job is only to give you the tutorials which helps you to understand. But as far as you put your effort, I cannot make it happen. So equal credit goes to you as well. That thank you for putting such effort from your end to make this happen. And thank you for being kind to share such complimentary words. I'm really, really thankful to those things when you share such feedback. So thank you so much, Deekpal, and congratulations once again. All the best for all your future endeavors. Do let me know if I can help you by any means. Okay, we have another one coming in for Varsha. Please share more number of questions set for foundation course or suggest any leak. For some reason, I could not find myself, available for working on the sample questions. I've been trying to work on these things, but I think I should find some time to work on it, as a lot of people are looking for mock papers, mock sample questions to practice for their foundation. But I just don't want to promise or don't want to give you something which is available online, which are very, very, very different and can ruin your confidence. Believe me or not, currently, I'm training a few participants who got confused after looking at mock test and failed the examination. So I'm only training them after they failed. So they have come back to me and said that, can you please help me overcome this, confusion of the syllabus? So I would not recommend you, as far as you have been through the 3 mock papers which are available online. I think you are confident enough and you can take up the examination. You don't really have to drill yourself down by going through some unwanted portals, unwanted websites who don't even take the credibility of the content which they share. and a lot of questions and answers are wrong there. So I don't really recommend my audience to lose their confidence by going to such websites where people are not even considerate about your future and your effort what you have put in the preparation. So please be confident on yourself. If three of the mock papers which are available online, if you have got a good response from there, please continue with that and write up your exam. You don't really need anything beyond that, as per me. Okay, I have recommended this to many other users and our viewers, and they have done it pretty well. In fact, a lot of them have passed just by going through my tutorials, not even going through the mock papers. So mock papers up to the standard papers which are available on ISTQB page is enough. Don't go to any other portal. That is my strong recommendation to all of you, because all these portals are copy pasted. You will find the same question everywhere and the same mistakes everywhere, and they don't even take the responsibility of answering your queries or responding to you when you get stuck with something, and they have wrong things on that. It's just that I cannot make any actions on their work, but I can just recommend you not to get confused. If you have anything, please ask me, I'll help you. Okay. Kishore says, thank you so much, sir. I will do my best. Very, very appreciated. Thank you so much, Kishore. And yeah, continue with that and get done with your interviews. And definitely, I wish you all the very best for your first job. Dikpal again says, I have been told by them that I will receive the certificate in 8 weeks at my place, but how can we get hold of the e-certificate? Generally, you get a scorecard from ITB, which is equivalent to the e-certificate. So they generally don't give you a soft copy of the certificate. The reason is they send you the hard copy. So other boards, other countries give the only soft copy. They don't give the hard copy. That's the reason they don't, they immediately release the soft copy. So ITB believes on more of like reputation and other things, and they give you hard copy. But meanwhile, they do share the scorecard with you, which is equally valued in the industry for your certification. You can always produce your scorecard stating that you have already appeared in examination and you are certified. You are free to apply the logo on your resume and start putting your profile to different organizations. Okay, so you will not receive any kind of e-certificate from ITB because they only send the hard copy of it. Okay, we have another one coming in from Praveen. Praveen says, good evening, Neeraj. I would like to write my test analyst exam. I will see all your lectures first and then go through the syllabus. After that, where can I get mock questions for the test analyst exam? Praveen, again, we just have only one mock paper available for test analyst. There are some portals which are talking about only the simple, like K1 and K2 questions, and they are appropriate to certain extent as well. But they do not have, any of the portal do not have a scenario driven question. So you may have to rely upon the knowledge what you gain from the syllabus, explanation, and maybe my tutorials. Other than that, if you want any concept, any particular topic to discuss in detail, because most of the things come from the foundation. So people, now this is where I was telling you, when foundation mock papers are created by people, then they cannot create the advanced level because it requires scenario to be created, and they don't want to put effort. They just have to copy paste some questions and put it there. So generally people, you don't find mock papers for advanced level certifications because there are a lot of scenario driven questions. So again, I'm not sure how far I will be able to put my effort to create an advanced level paper, because it's completely has to be as per the syllabus and just not any stupid question which can say you that yes, this will be the pattern of the exam. So again, if you have any confusions, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you, but you can definitely look forward to the standard sample paper which is available, and that should help you. But most of the things comes as an extension of the foundation, so you should be finding it simple and easy to understand. Okay, we have another one coming in from Rahul. Good evening, Neeraj. I'm planning for ISTQB Automotive Tester exam. Need your suggestion and inputs. I think again for examination, you first have to go through the tutorials, understand as much as possible. Go through the syllabus, which is definitely a very important step towards your preparation. Because maybe in my tutorials, I'm talking about certain explanation, but syllabus will give you the imprints that yes, this keyword was used, this keyword was written, or this is how the way it is. That's the reason you don't find me in my tutorials. We only have the theoretical slide deck so that people can concentrate on the syllabus to the more preciseness rather than looking at my face. Excuse me. Rather than looking at me on the video, so I generally don't involve myself in the videos. All right. So the very first thing is to go through the tutorials, go through the syllabus, make sure that you are quite confident with it. If you get stuck with any concept, try to elaborate, see that what exactly is the scope of it, how far it is going to be covered as a part of the examination. For example, if I have any topic related to K2, then you don't really have to dig into that. And being an automotive tester yourself, you know a lot many concepts already. You just have to align yourself to the syllabus that what exactly ISTQB is looking forward to when you appear for the examination. So that is all what you have to do when it comes to the examination preparation. Take up some sample questions from the official paper. Try to see that are you able to understand the pattern. Like you learn a topic, you take some sample question. Do you try to realize that how the questions are being framed? It's not about answering them right. It's about tackling them in the right time. Like there is a timeline, 1.5 minutes for each question, where you're able to answer that within that time. Or if you think if you're getting stuck, then what is that reason that you got stuck for certain duration? Or you could not answer it correct? Go back to the syllabus, read it again, and see that, okay, this was the point which I missed out, and that's the reason I could not answer it correct. So try to revise yourself that, okay, I pick up an answer, pick up a question, try to answer, I went wrong. I go back to the syllabus. I don't go back to the justification because justification can tell you, okay, why it is correct, but it will not tell you that where you went wrong. So go back to the syllabus, go through the content, and come back again and hit the examination. See that this time were you able to understand why your answer is correct or why it is wrong again. So that's how you basically prepare for these examinations. It's not about by hearting the dumps, going through the dumps. I think there are a lot of people who keep messaging me that can you please give me some dumps and can you please let me know if there are some sample questions or a lot of things. My main intention is that why don't you understand the content? Why don't you go through the syllabus? If you're confident with the concept, you have been a tester for a long while, you have been testing in reality, why do you need mock papers? And then I'm not talking about like you don't need any mock papers. Three mock papers are there which are as per the standard. Then why you need anything beyond that? If you have been through three papers, anyone should have an idea that this is how the examination questions will appear. You need an idea, that's it. I don't want you to by heart anything, right? So please don't look forward to any more mock papers than three of them. If you're not getting an idea in three papers, you will never get that idea. You will never get it. If you think that three papers were not able to give you the idea because other sources are unreliable, completely unreliable, and that will completely ruin your confidence. But if three papers are giving you amazing confidence, please ignore anything else. Go ahead and write the examination because I believe you. I have that trust in you that you have been through the syllabus, you have understood the concept, and if you say me that three mock papers are giving you 26 or plus, I have a trust factor in you that you will make it. Then why do you want to confuse yourself? A lot of people come back to me, as I was telling somebody here. A lot of people come back to me and say that initially when I started preparing, it was all good. I was confident. Later, I went to some of the portals and I so looked at some of the mock questions and I lost all my confidence because lot of answers were incorrect. My first question is, who said you to do that? There was no point going to any other mock papers when you were confident on the standard paper, which are as per the syllabus and issued by ISTQB. Why you want to opt for unreliable sources who don't even worry about that, don't even care that who will be referring it, why they will be referring it, and you are ruining your cost, your time, your money, your effort, everything, and then you say that I'm ready to invest again to clear my confusion or get back my confidence. So I think there is a simple logic there, T. There's a simple logic. We understand. As far as we have been through the tutorials, we have been through the content, we are confident with understanding. And by hearting will not help you. So going through the dumps and creating an image in mind will not help you. ISTQB is completely unique. Every time the questions are different, and all you need is the understanding to answer that correctly. Okay, so please do a better preparation, Rahul, and make sure that you go through all the tutorials in such a way that imagine you are writing the examination. Okay, and then try to take up the mock questions just to get yourself an idea that how the examinations will be conducted, what type of questions will come, how it will be coming into the picture, and so on. And then definitely I'm always here to answer your queries. If you get stuck, do let me know. All right, so all the very best, Rahul, for your preparation, and let me know if you need any help. So another one, Varsha says, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Varsha. Kishore, sir, HR also said that manager will ask puzzle questions also. Sir, please guide me puzzle questions. I don't think I can help you with puzzle questions here. You can definitely go to any of the internet sources to see what kind of puzzle questions, but I don't think, yeah, as far as it is a technical round, they will not ask you any puzzle questions. Probably she meant or he meant that this might be scenario based questions, not the puzzle based. That's analytical and we do it before interviews. As far as it is technical interviews and you have cleared your round one, I don't think that should go into puzzle. So puzzle, probably she would have meant that they may ask you a real-time scenario-based questions and those things. So puzzle, I think you can find it online, and because every puzzle has a different solution and different logic behind it. So all you have to do is practice. Okay, Deepal says, thank you so much for your time and guidance. Much appreciated. I have 1.5 years of experience as a tester. I'm learning automation performance testing through different channels. Okay, that's good. So do you think I need to give any more exams in near future to bring more value at work, or should I focus more on automation and excel at it? Dikpal, again, you have done your foundation certification. You currently have 1.5 years of experience. I think this is the time where you should concentrate on your experience, excelling it, rather than considering any other certifications currently. If I'm talking about being more precise, like for example, when you talk about performance testing, then you can look forward to some specialized certifications, but not now. As far as you are confident, because you say me that you are learning automation and performance testing. Once you start working on it, then only opt for any other specialized certification. Okay, be it like mobile testing, usability testing, security testing, automation testing, performance testing, any of them. As far as you have practically worked upon it in a real-time environment, don't opt for those certification because that requires a real-time understanding. Secondly, once you have gained some experience, you can always look forward to the next level of certification like test analyst, test manager, and so on, which are role-based certifications. Currently, as per your given scenario, I would not recommend you any other certification. Rather, you can definitely go ahead and focus on your automation and enhance your skills on that. Because when you get into automation, there will be a complete real-time instance where you will be creating scripts yourself, and their certification doesn't really matter. The way you understand and implement certain things that matter for an organization and for the project as well. So make sure that you start concentrating on your learning part and gain as much confidence as possible. Try different scenarios to do it yourself and get a job into that, or start working on that profile to gain real-time experience. And then definitely certifications can float in anytime. Okay, so all the very best for that, and do let me know if you have anything else to talk about. Rahul says thank you. Kishore says thank you. Welcome everyone. Do we have any more questions? I think we are just half the way, and we are still having another 30 to 35 minutes of session remaining from today. So please go ahead and let me know if you have any questions, be it about ISTQB Foundation, be it about ISTQB Advanced. Let it be related to testing concepts or any other testing tool which you may be using. You need a suggestion, just let me know. I'm here to assist you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to answer your questions. Just feel free to let me know by dropping your question in the chat box, and I will take it up and respond to you. Yes, team, go ahead. I'm looking forward to your queries, questions. If you have any, these live sessions are only to answer your queries, nothing else. We don't have any agenda, we don't have any announcements to make or keep you boring with certain lectures. It's very straightforward that if you have a question, just drop it here. I'm here to respond to it. I'm here to answer them and just make sure that we meet your satisfaction level as much as possible, can help you to be a better person, better professional in your career ahead. So just feel free and let me know. Okay, we are getting another one coming in from Ritu. Please give me some tips for clearing the ISTQB exam. Number one, be sure about the content. You have been through the syllabus. Be confident about everything and take care of understanding the questions. Okay, that's very important. Generally, in ISTQB Foundation, a lot of tricks are associated with the trickiness involved in question and the answers. I hope you would have seen my some of the sample question lectures, which talks about those highlights. That one word can change the entire meaning of the option. If you skip that one word, you think, yeah, this seems to be the most relevant answer, and that's where we go wrong. So make sure that you read the question carefully before you look at the option. Okay, read the question carefully, understand what they are asking you before you look at the options. Come up with your answers first. That what do you remember? That what this was all about, what could be the answer for this? Assume that there are no options and define your answer already. And then look at the options. Again, options are also tricky. Make sure you are reading them carefully, word by word, and understand every single word. Just reading that will not help you. Understanding that what each option is trying to convey will be making you very sure about your right answer. But at the same time, do not waste your time doing that. Make sure your time management is equally important there. You should be able to answer all the questions within that given time slot. So your preparation will help you to do the time management. Your confusions will lead you to extend the time. That's it. So the more you are confident, the more you are clear with the concepts, that will help you to save your time and be right at the appropriate point. So all the very best. Do take care of these policies and it should help you. Take care of shortcuts, take care of the hints which I've given you in the tutorials and make use of it at different point of time. Okay, and all the very best. Let me know what happens in the result. Okay, we have another one coming in from Nazmul. Which certification do you recommend after ISTQB Foundation and Agile Extension? Again, Najmul, after this, I think we only have scope for specialized certifications. Like if you are working in a specialized testing domain, like security testing, performance testing, or maybe automotive testing or anything else, you can talk about that. Or if you have at least 4 to 5 years of experience, you can look forward to test analyst certification. Otherwise, if you are still into your early ages of experience, then I don't recommend you any certification currently. Try to enhance your skill sets and move into a better role play, understand the industry, excel yourself, and then you can look forward to certification. Okay, so that's my current advice right now. Based on the fulfillment, pick up the right option and go ahead with that. Ritu also says, yes, I have seen your 42 videos about ISTQB Foundation. Thank you, sir. Yeah, you're welcome. So just make sure that you are clear with them as well, because certainly a lot of people go through the tutorials, and I'm not saying everyone passes. Some of them even fail. But again, that also comes back to me. But from the point of tutorial, which is common for everyone, again, your preparation does make sense. So no matter how much effort I put, in my tutorials, coming live here, answering your questions, but you don't put effort, then I cannot take the credit of 100%. If you pass, I take 50% credit. If you fail, I take 50% credit, because I could not give you that confidence through my tutorials or through my these live sessions that you could pass the examination. So it does come back to me. Why I'm doing these live sessions? There is someone like, is there any other technical channel which is doing this job? No. The reason I'm coming here, I want to build that confidence in you, that though you are going through the tutorials, but I'm still investing another extra 1 hour to all of you, that why don't you ask me your queries? Why don't you ask me a doubt and I let me clear that and make you more confident towards success of your certifications and journey in testing. So just feel free and let me know. I'm here to assist you. So make sure that you are confident about these 42 videos, just not you have been through. And if you're saying me 42 videos, there are also some Q&A playlist on my channel. Please go through that as well to get an idea that how a question can be judged and handled within the given time. Okay, Ritu, you will find a playlist called as ISTQB Foundation Q&A, question and answer playlist. Go through those tutorials as well and see what typical questions we are talking about. Okay, Dikpal says, thank you. I was also considering same, but I just wanted to be sure. Another part where I wanted your guidance was, as now I have many options to choose from like performance, etc. Can you suggest any less explored field like security testing, which could help me in future? I think you have already opted for one of them, that is performance testing. And performance testing is something which is very critical skill for any individual. As far as you are doing pretty well in performance and you know all the concepts about it, practically you are able to handle a scenario, able to come up with the presentable outcomes, and also able to analyze, diagnose the systems, then I think you're already having a critical skill set in your resume. Okay. Similarly, security is on the other side, which is something in other ways I can say equally important, just like performance. The way performance is common for any application today, similarly, security is equally important. But again, for that, you may have to start from the scratch. Performance comes for anyone. Even if you are not a technical person, you do understand that IRCTC does not work when we need it. Your exam result page fails to open when the result comes. Then performance is everyone's vein, everyone's nerve. They know that yes, this is how performance degrades. So it becomes simple for someone. But again, coming from a network point of view, coming from a security point of view, if you know the fundamentals, that could be another option for you. But they both are critical skill sets. If you go today and find out the opportunities for performance testing, there are so many open positions, but we generally do not find good profiles to fulfill that. People are there, but they don't have the extreme understanding of it. And they are highly paid compared to an ordinary automation tester. Same way for security. An ordinary manual security tester is paid less compared to a automated or someone who can really deal with criticality of the system. So, be expert of anything what you're doing. But I think you already have one of the critical skill in your basket, that is performance testing. And I think you can continue with that. If you need any help, I do have my other channel, which is called as Testing in Nutshell. I'll just type in the name, where I have created recently a tutorial set for Load Runner. And that tool is a performance testing tool. You can definitely go through those tutorials and do some hands-on as well. And this is available quite free of cost for evaluation. You can make use of it for 60 days and practice and excel yourself in the performance testing. So all the very best. Do let me know if you need anything else. Okay, another thing to mention here that we will be again coming up with a foundation session, foundation training in the month of June. I'm just trying to find myself available for that session. As far as as soon as I find the day, I will definitely love to share with all of you. If anyone who could not attend in the previous session, a lot of people messaged me that I could not participate due to certain commitments. So again, I'll be posting it. We'll be having it for 2 days. If anyone is interested to enroll as a part of it, do let me know. I will be giving you a full-fledged training. And as a part of this training, this will be beyond the tutorials which I have online. Of course, detailed understanding of everything and two-way communication. On the tutorials, you only get one-way communication, but in the training, you will have two-way communication to talk about, ask your questions, and get clarified with a better understanding. Also, you will be getting some definitely extended support other than these live sessions. So post sessions, all my trainees get extended support as a part of their preparation for the certification. So do let me know when you are looking forward to such instructor-led virtual sessions. and you can definitely be a part of it if you are looking forward to prepare for your examination. And I'm here definitely to help you on that. There's another one coming in from Mehul. Sir, fresher can look for automation testing without prior knowledge of testing. The fresher can look for automation testing, Mehul. It's just that if you have been through a particular course, particular training, and have performed certain automation tasks yourself, okay, yourself, not just the demonstration by somebody else. We have definitely seen a lot of initial automation testers, like they join as a fresher, they start with manual testing for 6 months, and they move into automation. Initially, they are hired for automation testing, but we just want to do that ground level work in making their fundamentals strong. And then soon after, like 3 months or 6 months of time, we push them into automation preparation. So any fresher can approach for an automation job as far as you are confident about it. As far as you are confident about it. Because manual and automation are two different approaches of testing. When you can be a manual tester as a fresher, you can also be a automation tester as fresher. It's just that we have limited opportunities for freshers to be directly hired as automation tester. But interview will remain the same. They will ask you all sort of questions from automation. You cannot expect that if I know basics of automation, I will be hired. No. If you are going to be an automation tester, you just need to know like an automation tester, though you are a fresher. If you could answer all the interview questions, you will be hired. Even if you're experienced and you don't answer the interview questions, doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. So as far as your preparation is concerned, if you think you are quite confident about your automation skill sets, keep forward looking for applying to the jobs and you will definitely get it. There is no such criteria that freshers cannot be an automation tester. Anyone with the right skill set can be hired. Okay, Dikpal says, oh, I didn't know about your other channel. This would be great help. Thank you so much. You would have cleared all my doubts. More success to you, sir. Thank you once again. Thank you for your feedback there, Dikpal. And it's all my pleasure that I could serve you and answer all your sort of questions, whatever you asked me today. And also want to thank you for being a part of it. This live session is incomplete without your questions. When people come here and ask the questions, then only this session becomes successful. If I just come and sit idle here for an hour, that doesn't make any sense. So thank you so much for contributing to this session, and I wish you all the best for your preparation. Of course, I do have two other channels other than this. One is technical vocabulary, where we talk about definitions, and second is testing in nutshell, where we talk about other concepts than ISTQB, like testing tools, testing concepts, and so on. You can always find them in my channel details. If you go to my about page, you will find the other channels from me. Thank you anyways for your lovely comment and feedback. Mehul also says, thank you, sir. You're welcome, Mehul. Uh, yeah, go ahead, team. We have some more time to go from our today's session. Very engaging. I think I did not pause for a single minute today. I've been continuously answering people questions. So again, you have a question with you, do not hesitate. Just feel free to drop that. Be it a stupid question. I don't care. It is a question for me and question to you. So I should be picking up, talking about it, and answering them to make it clarity or clarifying your doubts and clarifications. So just feel free. Don't worry about anyone else because your concerns are your concerns. Okay, there's another one coming in from Shrishma. Hi, sir. I'm an EC engineer. I'm not working now. I want to do ISTQB exam. Is that worthwhile for me? Why not? If you're currently not working, that means you have enough time to do the proper preparation. Take it in a positive way that you could have not got so much time to prepare and appear for this examination if you have been working. Because working professionals find really difficult to take some time out to do their proper preparation. Good, you have some opportunity, you're not working correctly, you can definitely go ahead and prepare at your comfort, get certified, and again apply for any new job. People will look forward to you. So that's a very good thing. You can definitely go ahead and start working on the preparation. Certifications add a lot of value to your portfolio. A lot of organizations today are looking for certified people only. So they keep it as a criteria, as like if you're not certified, you are not shortlisted for the interview. So this is going to help you. Okay, do let me know if you need any help at any point of time. Yes, team, any more questions? If you have, just feel free to drop that below. I'm here to assist you. I'm here to answer your queries. Just feel free, let me know, drop your questions. We have another 20 minutes to go from our live session and would like to answer as many questions as possible within this time so that at least few of you can get benefited. And no wonders, do remember that we connect every Saturday between 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It's not a one-time event. We conduct every weekend, Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., a session for an hour to answer your queries. So if you are new to this channel, make sure that you remember that every Saturday you can connect and ask your questions. If you may not have questions today, you can always come back next weekend and ask me your questions. Just feel free and let me know when you have a concern, and I'm here to answer that. Also, not only questions, if you think you have got a suggestion, you have got a feedback to improvise the content and deliveries from this channel, you are always free to let me know even that. I generally lack a lot of feedbacks in terms of improvising the content. So you are the real users. You are the end users of these content. So if you think that I could have done something better in order to improvise the content for your better fulfillment, please feel free to let me know those suggestions, those recommendations, and inputs to improvise it. The other two channels are created based on the feedback itself. Some people recommended me that you only talk about ISTQB. Why don't you talk about other testing skills which you have? So I said I will not merge it with this channel. This I'll keep it exclusively for ISTQB. So I created another channel, and there I talk about all the testing concepts, like be it about theoretical concepts, be it about the journey on a tool, or any kind of other concepts. So we have channel called as Testing in Nutshell, and there I talk about all the tutorials from the other than ISTQB. Then another person came up with a suggestion saying that we generally get stuck with the terminologies of certain words or certain terms. So why don't you create some videos on that? Then again I thought, again merging it with these two things independently, why don't I again create another channel which will help you to get everything at one place? And that channel I named it as Technical Vocabulary. Technical Vocabulary is my another channel, and there I only do the definition in short videos, meaning definition with example in less than 3 minutes. So you don't really have to wait for a longer video to understand an unwanted context just to increase the views on the YouTube. I'm just keeping it very short, and you will get to know what exactly it is. All right, Mehul also comes back. Mehul says, sir, I want to know, is there any framework for testing? Of course, there are frameworks. If you are talking about automation testing, we have 5 frameworks. We have modular framework, we have data-driven framework, we have keyword-driven framework, we have hybrid, and we have library. Okay, so we have 5 standard frameworks which we generally implement as a part of our automation testing. So if you are looking forward to be an automation tester, you must know these frameworks, how to use them. Okay, you can just search it on Google, you will get all the details related to it. And you can also follow some of the tutorials on internet again, which will give you all the ideas that how to implement it using certain tools. Not all the tools support all the frameworks, so you should be careful about that as well. Yeah, sure. You're welcome. Let me know if you have anything else. Yes, team, go ahead, and looking forward to more questions. We just have another 15 to 16 minutes to go from our live session. Make most out of this opportunity, as I'm dedicating some time to all of you. Just make use of this opportunity by coming here and asking your questions. I don't want you to stay back for an hour together. It's just that log in, ask your questions, and carry on. No problem. It's just that join in to ask your questions. Don't keep your doubts within you. When I'm taking the effort of coming live to answer your questions, utilize it and get it resolved so that you have a better confidence when you talk about testing in front of someone. That's very important. All right, so go ahead. Looking forward to more questions. Okay, Shrishma says, sir, actually I am in UAE. Can I take exam from there? Yes, UAE doesn't have a board. Very good thing. And when a country doesn't have a testing board, they only have to do it from any other participating country, okay, or neighboring country. And the neighboring country for you is India. But the only condition is you must have an Indian address. Okay, you should have an Indian physical address to enroll for the examination to write through ITB. Okay, so right through ITB, you need to have an Indian address, and that should be valid. It's just not that a fake address, because the certificate will be sent to your address, and make sure that this is valid. Somebody stays there. Okay, so are we all looking for more questions ahead? If you have something, just feel free to let me know. We still have some more time to go from. Mehul says, thank you, sir. Please keep practical sessions for testing. Please keep practical session for testing. Yes, we do have, Mehul. Again, please visit my other channel, which will tell you about my practical session on testing. I do a lot of hands-on exercises there and help people to understand about automation concepts. In fact, a lot of tool tutorials are also there. You can definitely get interacted there. And just as I'm talking about my other channels, these are my other channels like Technical Vocabulary, where we talk about the terminologies and definitions and meaning of that in short videos, like less than 3 minutes of time. So if you're looking forward to get clarified with your terminologies and build up that technical vocabulary, you can be a part of this channel as well, and definitely get clarified with all your basic definition query. Mehul says, thank you so much. So you're welcome, Mehul. That's all my pleasure to cater you and serve you as much as possible to meet your expectations and goals in the life. Just let me know if I can be helpful at any point of time as well. Yeah, one common request to all of you, just leave a thumbs up there, which just encourages this initiative and video to a lot of people so that they get to know that we are conducting a live session here and they can ask their questions in this particular session. We just want this video, maybe not my tutorials, because I never ask you to like or share and subscribe my channel and all, but only for the live sessions, I generally ask my audience to like and let people know by any medium, be it about sharing something, be it about letting them through know a different portal, but let them know that there is a live session happening free of cost and ask your questions and get clarified so that people can join in and get this opportunity done. Like get this opportunity of getting their doubts clarified with no intervention with anyone else and no paying of any cost and so on. This is absolutely free of cost. All you need to do is join in, ask your questions, and carry forward. That's it. So please spread this word because not everyone know about this live session. We are a very small group of people, like we only have 10,000 subscribers. So not everyone in the world really know about our channel, but and moreover this initiative. As you see, we hardly have few people joining in the live sessions, but still I'm happy as far as I'm even helping one candidate in this 1 hour. I'm more than happy that I put my effort and somebody was finding it beneficial. That's it. So I don't really care about the numbers. As you can see, I'm still live with probably 6 numbers of people, 8 number of people. Sometimes I even do the session with 4 live users joining my session. But I still do that because as I promised you, I'll be available to assist you. I will be here to answer your questions, no matter what the count of users is. Doesn't really matter. Yes, team, go ahead. And I'm looking forward to another 10 minutes to go from our live session. Should you have anything, just feel free to let me know before we wind up with the show and get your doubts clarified. Otherwise, you have time again next weekend to ask your questions. And I'm just showing that next week I will not answer the questions. I would definitely love to answer them, but you may have to wait for some more time to get your doubts clarified. But again, other way around, it's always good that you have 1 week of time to prepare yourself to ask any number of questions next time. So make sure that if you could not ask any questions today, you can always ask me some questions next week. But for that, prepare, get those questions ready, and ask me. Okay, we are getting some more comments coming in here. Muazzam Hussain. Okay, I'm sorry about if that name goes wrong. Hussain. Hi, how are you, sir? Tell me which certification is best for me. I have 4 years of experience. Uh, First of all, Hussein, okay, good. Thank you. I was about to ask that. I already done CTFL. So I think you have around 4 years of experience. A test analyst will be something more important for you at this point of time. You can target that. You would need some enough time to prepare for it. Probably like you can invest a month to understand every single concept in detail and then hit the examination because it requires that much time. Everyone has to go through the detail of everything, behave like a test analyst, that you can make decisions, you know how to track the progress, how to select matrices, or how to evaluate certain matrices, and a lot many other things like that. And it's not going to be just like your foundation certification. So keep some ample amount of time with you as you are working professional as well. You may not get the desired timeline to prepare. So take your own time to prepare well and then hit the examination. The second option for you could be the specialization, which is like specialist certifications. If you're working specifically in automation, security, performance, or usability tester, automotive tester, mobile tester, then you can look forward to that as well as an alternative. But later at different point of time, you can be certified with both of them. That's up to you. So you have two choices right now, Hushan. One is going for the role-based certification, that is test analyst, and second is being on the specialist side, like either security, automation, performance, mobile tester, or automotive tester. So if you are any specific to any of these domains, you can always target that as well. Okay. Shrishma also says online examination date is given by the examination board or that is our preference. Initially, for the online exam, they will give you a standard date, which they will send it to you based on the registration. You can always respond to them on the same email for a custom date. Now, in the online examination process, registration process, they have an option to ask your preference. So you can select like which slots are you available in or which is your preferable date. So you can always apply that during the registration itself, that preferable, this is my date for the examination. And as it is custom session, custom training, sorry, custom examination, they will always cater you on the date when you are available. Okay, only for the public exams which they organize, there you have to enroll only for that particular day. But online custom examinations, like request based examinations, can be conducted whenever you are available. Okay, Srishma and Hussain, if you have anything else, feel free to let me know. We are looking forward to answer a few more questions before we wind up for the day. Do not forget to give the line thumbs up there on this live session video, team. We want this video to reach many people across the world that they can ask their questions by joining in the session anytime. Arvind Raj, can we use paper pen during the online exam? Yes, yes. As per the protocol, you are allowed to use pen and paper during the examination. It's just that you have to show the paper every time you write something, that you were not trying to cheat around and somebody changed the paper or gave you the answers and so on. So make sure that you can definitely make use of it. But different country boards have different rules. Okay, different country boards have different rules in terms of such things. So please read through the instructions which you get during the examination. or before the examination. They will send you everything that you can use paper, but in what format? Like, do we have to keep in displaying it every time, or you can show that initially once and show that again at the end, or whatever. So please read through the instructions. But as far as the board is concerned, ISTQB says you are allowed to use white paper and a pen to do the rough work for the chapter 4 or anything else, whatever you want to use it for, as far as it does not contain anything other than the rough work. You can make use of it. Okay, Usain says no more questions. Thank you, Usain, and do let me know if you have any questions in future as well. Neelam says, I want to appear for ISTQB, from where I can get material. This is the place where you'll get the material. This is the channel where we talk only about ISTQB certifications, Neelam, and I hope you should have been through my playlist already. If not, please go to this channel and go to the playlist section of this channel, and you would find all the tutorials which you need for your preparation. And so far, happy to say that Google recommends my content as the topmost thing on the search criteria of ISTQB Foundation. And thank you so much for making this happen. So if you have some recommendation for your friends, you can just type ISTQB Foundation tutorial on Google and say that the one which is recommended on the top can be used. Thank you so much for that. So Neelam, yes, you can get all the materials from there. Do you need anything else? Do let me know. Shrishma says, as a fresher in testing field, how long will take the preparation? I think a decent amount would be 10 to 15 days if you are having enough time, like 2 to 2.5 hours each day. 10 to 15 days would be more than enough. But if you think you're not getting 2 hours at least to do a proper preparation, then you may need more time. And again, that completely goes by the understanding of the person. Some people grasp few things immediately. Some people need better justification and explanation to understand some of the concepts. So rest is totally dependent on you, that how long do you take to prepare for the exam. But decent, and on an average, decent time is between 10 to 15 days. But believe me, we have made people pass the examination in 2 days of time, in 1 week of time, and the very next day as well. We delivered 3 days session. People wrote the examination next morning, and all of them have passed. But yeah, they were through a proper training, not just online tutorials. So training definitely answers all your queries through the training itself. So people have taken very next day morning 9 o'clock, and all of them have passed. So we have done these type of sessions as well. But again, everyone have their own way of learning things. Everyone has their own pace of understanding the concepts. So please learn at your own comfort. I'm not asking you to become someone who can really prove that yes, it can happen. No, take your time. It's your effort, it's your understanding level, and take your time to prepare well for it. When you think you are ready, approach, apply, write the exam, and pass. That's it. Okay. All right. Any more thing, team? I think we are coming close to the end of our day. If you really have some questions, quickly drop in, or maybe I will drop out. So feel free to let me know if you have any quick things to talk before we can wind up our show. Otherwise, I'll be live again next weekend, Saturday, between 7 to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And again, to announce that we will be coming up with this month as well for our ISTQB Foundation training. If anyone is interested, you can follow the community page of our channel to get the latest updates. And don't forget to enroll if you want to be a part of this training. We will be doing 2 full-day sessions, like Saturday and Sunday, and full-day sessions to learn and go through all the concepts of certification, and you can be very well prepared for the examination. You're welcome, Srishma. And with that, we are looking forward to more questions. If not, we'll be soon hitting the clock. That's it. That's where we hit the clock. We hit an hour time, and that's time for me to say goodbye. So thank you each and everyone present here for contributing to this session and asking your questions. Before I close, there's someone who's just dropping, so let me be kind to that person. Arun. Arun says, "Hi team, I have completed ISTQB." Okay, he just reverted that message. Anyways, thank you so much, team, for asking your questions, asking your query clarification, doubts, and all, and contributing to this live session. It's really a great thing that if you people join and ask your question, then we make it more engaging session and help many others to understand certain queries, certain resolutions to a lot of things. So definitely, I would love to look forward to such questions in future as well. And I would really like to appreciate everyone's effort and contribution here in order to make my time being more useful when I join this live session with all of you. So as usual, I say that I'll be back again next Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Don't forget, be a part of it. So Arun says it's time, so I deleted my question. I will ask my question on next week. Thank you so much, Arun, for that. But you can always drop me a comment on any of the videos. I would love to answer that as well. So as usual, at the end, I say that thank you so much for being a part of this live session, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them there. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a part of this live session, team, and happy learning. And have a happy weekend as well. Take care. See you next weekend. Bye bye. Thank you all.